What up, Divine Feminine? It's your girl Kayla back with another video. Before I get started, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, give an equal energetic exchange going, please and thank you. It is so very much appreciated. Also, Divine Feminines, my reads are timeless, so you can scroll through the playlist, see if you fucking with me or not. If you are, take what you need. If you're not, why are you here? Okay. Divine Feminine, I do not do personal readings. I only do personal readings in one-on-one coaching sessions. So if you see somebody in the comments reaching out to you for a personal reading, it is not me, she, her, this girl you hear right here. Okay. All right, so we're going to get started, Divine Feminine. I'm trying not to play the music too loud because I don't want to get another copyright strike. But the channeled song that I got was The Storm Is Over Now by God's Property. So yeah, Divine Feminine, I don't know if you're catching this Aquarius energy, but I guarantee you if you have some Aquarius in your charts, yeah, you're feeling extra good right about now. uh, Regardless of what your zodiac sign is, or if you have any Aquarius placements, Divine Feminine, the channel message basically from God, Most High, angels, ancestors, guides, is that the tough part is over, pretty much in a nutshell. All these trials and tribulations that you've been through, the divine wants you to understand that they were more so lessons, that they were more so in preparation for where God is trying to send you. There is no way that you would have been able to fight the devils that lie ahead of you if you couldn't even see the devils that lie behind you. Do you enter, under, and overstand what I'm saying to you right now? All of this is preparation for where you are going. It is all just one big, let's say, training field. Yeah, for lack of a better terms. So we're going to hop into it, and we're going to start out with the today's prayers card and see what message we get. God, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Okay, we got a few. All right, we got, for no word from God will ever fail, Luke 137. Work willingly at whatever you do as though you were working for the Lord, Colossians 3:23. You, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high, Psalm 3:3. All right, Divine Feminine. So I feel like there's this energy of Divine Feminine really understanding how guided and protected she is right now. Like you have understood the purpose in the journey, even though there have been some rough times, some stormy seas. You've really understood what the purpose in all of those interactions have been. And I say interactions because at this point, Divine Feminine, one of the major things that you've learned at this point is the skill of detachment, right? Just kind of observing but not absorbing, seeing things that take place and understand what the divine was doing behind the scenes to make things work out, particularly in your favor because you are so favored. Do you hear me, ma'am? Bars. All right. Let's get into some energy oracle cards, or no, it's the angel guide. Let's see what messages we get. What messages do you have from my Divine Feminine Collective? All right. First up, okay. We have signs and reminders, compassion, take a step back. So yeah, with this take a step back and these signs and reminders, kind of like I talked about earlier, you being able to see these situations for what they were really worth, which was lessons and preparations, and you being able to see the signs of the reminders of what the divine was doing. It's allowed you to have compassion for all of these things that you've been through, because yes, you understand that you've had guardian angels walking with you the whole time, that God has never left your side this whole time, Divine Feminine. You understand, like, you are a beacon of light, and no matter how many demons come try to destroy your light, they will always fail because you are so highly protected. We have romance and connection, I can't remember what reading that was that I did talking about being covered, but I have a feeling that this has a lot to do with that. Blessings and abundance. Yeah, there. I feel like there's some type of connection that you're going to have that's not only going to bring about some type of blessings and abundance financially, but also emotionally. And this may not be even in a romantic sense. It may just be like within finding members of your soul tribe and finding like feeling like you have true friends around. Yeah, we have transformation. This is what this whole journey has been about. Divine feminine, you being the phoenix rashing, rising from the ashes. Blah 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 blah. All right, and then last but not least, we have friendship and union and angelic protection. So yeah, twice guardian angel, angelic protection. You are divinely guided and protected, no matter what anybody tries to say or do. Divine feminine, like they can't fuck with you on their best day. Like, it just, ugh. All right. Anyway, moving forward, we're gonna move to actually, no. Mm, okay, I'm being finicky about the cards I'm using. We're gonna move to the Work Your Light Oracle and see what messages we get from there. All right, ancestors, guides, angels, God, Most High. What messages do you have for my Divine Feminine Collective? And the irony of the song playing in the background is Kirk Franklin, Could Have Been. And the song is basically talking about how, even though things could be bad, they could have always been worse. Like I've always seen, maybe not known, but I've seen people in worse situations. It may have been bad, Divine Feminine, but it may not have been as bad as it could have been. It could have been you, but it wasn't, because you have this angelic protection. You have guardian angels, and it took you taking a step back to see that all of this was really working in your favor, and it's allowing you to transform this stagnant energy that you've been carrying around, almost like a burden, a source of baggage, and you're really realizing that it's not really what the 3D matrix illusion presented it to be. All right, we have Take a Dance with Life and the Ever Unfolding Rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. What did I just say, ma'am? Okay, yeah. Anyway, we're going to continue. Next card out. We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Your understanding is all coming together. Instead of you having these tight vice grips, like a pair of balls on Mike Epps nuts, or no, not Mike Epps, Terry Crews nuts from Friday After Next. Like you're finally learning to dance with life. You're finally learning to loosen up. You're finally understanding that God's plan is going to work out the way it works out, no matter what happens. All of this stress that you take yourself through, all of this worry that you go through, you're finally realizing all of it has been fucking pointless, Divine Feminine. The only thing you're doing is wearing yourself out, and who wants to do that? We have the Great Gathering. It's coming together. Intuitive hits. So try. If you need to rewind it, please do, because the cards are just confirming what the hell I just had said. All right. Align your life. What is aligned or needs to change? So, all right. Finally, something I didn't say already. If there's something that you feel like is holding you back, Divine Feminine, bitch, let's have a whole ass fucking conversation right now, Divine Feminine. When I curse at you, please know that I do it because I love you. And if you can't handle it, bye. This channel is not for you. Anyway, moving on. I will give you the harsh truth every single time I need to, Divine Feminine, because that's what I'm here to do. I tell you what you need to hear, not what the fuck you want to hear. There's tons of other channels you can go to if you want to hear that. This ain't the one. All right. Now that that's said, Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change, Divine Feminine? What is stopping you from getting to where you want to be or even initiating that change? It's not saying like you got to go full force and go into it, but even making a baby step. What is keeping you um, out of alignment from doing so? Sit down, take some time, think about it. Are you partying too much? Are you out in the clubs too much? Are you hanging out with toxic people too much who don't allow you to bring in the right people that can help you? Are you drinking too much? Are you smoking too much? Are you sleeping too much? Are you eating too much? Like, there's all types of vices that we can have, Divine Feminine. Which one is the vice that's keeping you out of alignment? Is what the Most High has said. Your ass needs to sit down and figure out right now. Let's see. We have Starseed. What lights you up? Protection. Call back your power. Cut cords. Soul retrieval. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? All right, Divine Feminine. So, I feel like for a lot of Divine Feminines, in regards to align your life, uh, this don't dim to fit in. That's what's not aligned. You feeling like you have to follow some type of strategic path, like there's some one straight and narrow way for you to get where you're going. And the divine is saying because you are so heavily protected, you have guardian angels. Like we have protection out here like 3 times already from 3 fucking different decks, Divine Feminine. 2 of them from the same deck, ma'am. You like the divine is asking you to figure out what lights you up. And in what lights you up, you're going to learn to stop dimming your light. And that's what's going to allow you to get completely aligned. And you're protected to do so. There's nothing at this time that will stop you. I believe for the next 11 weeks, Divine Feminine, the next 11 weeks, there is not a single planet in retrograde. You better get your shit together, ma'am. Like yesterday, like ASAP. Trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Face your true north. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Bottom of the deck, we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? All right, that makes more sense. Okay, so uh, there's something that you already know is in your soul's path. You already know what it is that you need to be doing, Divine Feminine, because you're already fucking doing it. How do we know this? Because that's what the card had said, ma'am. But there is some type of boundaries. There's something, someone, some place that you need to start saying no to it. Until you can start setting up those proper boundaries, shit's not gonna pop off the way it's supposed to be popping off. God had said, like there is some type of movement, some type of change. I don't necessarily know if that's the right word I want to use, but change. There's a change that God is asking you to make in your life to head towards the proper direction that it is that you're meant to go. What's going to align you on your path. And I'm telling you, ma'am, my God, you're telling me now, like, we could do this the easy way or we could do it the hard way. And I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to do it the hard way because them tower moments be a bitch. I know because I've had mentees. So very many tower moments. All because I was being stubborn and didn't want to listen to what my intuition was telling me in the first fucking place. That was the most frustrating part about it, Divine Feminine. When you face a tower moment and you knew it was coming because you didn't listen to what Olivia Pope will refer to as your gut. You weren't listening to your gut, Divine Feminine. So right now you're being told, listen to your gut. What is your gut telling you to do in regards to boundaries and what and where and whatever you need to say no to? Okay? All right, because it's gotta go. And if you don't put it out, the divine will, and that's generally never the easy way. But your life, your choice. Moving on. We got well-being, self-preservation, service to spirit, youthful experience. Oh, yeah. Sacred Light Oracle deck is what I'm using. We have Light Seeker, Light Quest, Visionary, Mental Strength, Resilience. Yeah. At this time, if you really need to take a break, you can take one, but not for too long, because you have been prepared for this journey already, Divine Feminine. You've already been through so much. Like, everything to you at this point should be a walk in the park. Like, I mean, really. We have Cathedral of Life, Stubborn Attitudes, Extending the Olive Branch, Artistry. Bottom of the deck, we have energy attachments, energy exchange, negative influence, self-sabotage. Yeah. So I feel like in regards to this cathedral of life, there may be some things that the divine is going to show you, going to present to you. These are in regards to where you are self-sabotaging, or could possibly be self-sabotaging, or allowing others to self-sabotage you, Divine Feminine. So if I were you, I would highly pay attention to, look out for, just, observe, and again, with that sense of detachment, and understand the lesson that you need to learn from it, so you can move on and, for lack of a better sense, start to get out of these karmic lessons, situations. It's time to get off the hamster wheel and move forward, in a nutshell. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Starseed Oracle deck and see what messages we get from there. Ancestors, guides, angels, Most High God, what messages do you have for my Divine Feminine Collective at this time? All right, we have Hyreth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So I feel like at this time, you're really, there's a sense of home that you want to bring to earth. Something from there that you need to bring from here. It's going to take you being in um, a sense of freeness, for you to feel like you're free to create whatever it is that you want. Yes, that's what it is, Divine Feminine. That's why I've kept telling you to ignore all those rules and boundaries that you think exist. They really don't exist. Your life is a canvas. However you want it to take place, whatever it is that you want to manifest, picture that shit and just manifest it. Now is not the time to hold yourself prisoner to all these 3D matrix rules about how you think life is going to go, and how you think God is going to show up in your life, and the exact steps that you're going to take to get there. Like, throw all that out the window. Now is not the time. As I said that, I look down at the next card. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Then we have Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Like I had just said, like this notion of, there, things have to take place in a certain time, and a certain steps, and in a certain order. Like, no. The Most High is sending you through a portal, baby. Like, you take the fast track road because you've been a faithful servant. You've got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Again, with the boundaries. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Yeah, again with this soul tribe, but I'm feeling like it's more of the soul tribe from the other side kind of vibes, right? Like your angels, your ancestors, your guides, like they don't want you to forget how much they're there for you, how much they're always present with you, Divine Feminine. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Yeah, there's really this energy of you really harvesting a certain amount of energy and power right now that you probably don't even understand or see, right? When other people look at you, they can notice it in your aura, but because you aren't really looking at you on a regular basis, you don't see this, right? But Divine Feminine, there is a certain magic that surrounds you at this time. So I'm telling you, whatever it is that you want to work on, go forward, whatever vision that you've been given to harness here on this 3D reality. now is the time to start working on it. Now is the time to start pushing forward. I mean, there is so much cosmic support that you have from not only the planetary alignments, but also your team. Like they've been preparing for this time. It's almost like, they've been clearing the battlefield so that, they can send the Trojan horse out and maybe blow a bomb out in that bitch. I don't know. Like, we can rewrite history, right? Because they wrote that shit in the first place and it's not real. So, all right, y'all. I'm about to go on a whole rant. That's it. I'm going to stop here. I love you, Divine Feminines. If you want to contact me, you can find all my information in the description box below. Blah, 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 blah. I love your faces. I'll see you next time. Bye.